Welcome back to News USA. It is November 26th, 2020, and that means it is Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. Got a really interesting story here that we wanted to take a look at. I would say a big story, but it's for some reason not being plastered on every headline across major mainstream media outlets. Let's take a look at it here. Pennsylvania judge orders halt to further vote certification. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, a Pennsylvania appeals court judge ordered state officials on Wednesday to halt any further steps towards certifying election results a day after Governor Tom Wolf said he had certified Democrat Joe Biden as the winner of the presidential election in Pennsylvania. Wolf's administration quickly asked the state Supreme Court to block the ruling from taking effect, saying there was no conceivable justification for it. Since the birth of our nation nearly 250 years ago, no court has ever issued an order purporting to interfere with a state's ascertainment of its presidential electors until today, the administration said in its motion. Commonwealth Court Judge Patricia McCullough, a Republican, had issued the order and set a hearing for Friday. It wasn't immediately clear if she intended to hold up the certification of the state and local contests on the ballot or interrupt the scheduled December 14 meeting of the state's 20 electors. Okay, let's take a look at the order that was actually issued. You can see here, this is the Commonwealth Court of Pennsylvania, and it has the petitioners as well as the respondents. Let's take a look at the order. Now, November 25, 2020, upon consideration of petitioners' motion for emergency special prohibitory injunction emergency motion, the subsequent filings by the parties, and the new allegations raised in petitioners' supplemental application for emergency relief filed at 11:42 p.m. on November 24th, 2020, supplemental emergency application, it is hereby preliminarily ordered and decreed as follows. As to the supplemental emergency application, to the extent that there remains any further action to perfect the certification of the results of the 2020 general election, the election for the offices of President and Vice President of the United States of America, respondents are preliminarily enjoined from doing so pending an evidentiary hearing to be held on Friday, November 27th, 2020 at 11:30 a.m. via WebEx. So what does all this mean? The final certification or the truing up of the election results are to be halted until Friday after this hearing that is supposed to take place at 11:30. The Attorney General Josh Shapiro had this to say after this was called. This order does not impact yesterday's appointment of electors. We will be filing an appeal with the Pennsylvania Supreme Court momentarily. So this took place yesterday on Wednesday. So when he says that this does not impact yesterday's appointment, he's talking about Tuesday when it was certified that Biden had won the state of Pennsylvania. So we'll have to wait and see exactly what happens. Not too much more information has come out about this. I'm sure we'll hear more after the hearing on Friday how this will play out. But I think this is a pretty significant move or pretty significant announcement or news that I think should be out there, but really haven't seen it that much. Get in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it, and have a good Thanksgiving. Stay tuned to News USA.